So I'm having a chat with Egg of Porij. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, not too bad. You're here at Truck Festival.
Big time.
How's your day been so far? Because I know there's been a little bit of traffic.
I mean, it's been incredibly pleasant. We kind of rolled on, got stuck in a bit of traffic, and then just gently, everyone working here's been a dream. It's been a smooth ride for us.
And looking forward to later?
Definitely. We're absolutely thrilled it's raining because we're in a huge tent and we're hoping that everyone is going to flock for some good vibes, some shelter, and some bangers.
Yeah, absolutely. No, since we last spoke this time last year, you've been fairly busy. Tell us what you've been up to.
A little bit. We have kind of for the first half been locked away writing and recording our debut album, which we just finished the recording of a couple of weeks ago, so that's very exciting. And then we've been doing some live bits. We went on a lovely tour with Frank Moody, who are a wicked band. And then we did some kind of mental Coldplay supports as well, which was pretty fun at the Etihad Stadium. And then Glasgow, and then just kind of, it's all working out for the debut record.
Good. And touching on the support of Coldplay and playing stadiums, what was it like to get that call and to be asked to do that?
Well, I thought it was a joke, and then it wasn't a joke, and I told my dad, and he thought it was a joke. And I was like, no, it's happening. Yeah, I mean, obviously a dream, obviously like totally mental, but I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be just like quaking. And then I got up there, I was like, oh, it's just a gig. Like, I could do that.
Yeah.
I had the best time every single night. Good. I loved it. So yeah, and catering was sensational. Had the best roast dinner of my life.
Oh, perfect. Just what you want. Now, talking of your debut album, how is it sounding and what can people expect?
It's sounding large. I think it's the foundation of Porij, but a bit more mature, a bit more exciting, a bit more depth, and I think it's got a bit of something for everyone. It's still quite wide in its genres, but distinctly us, I think.
Yeah. And the sound you've created on this record, is it the sound that you planned to do, or is it how it turned out when you recorded it?
Honestly, it's not a big thought out process. It's just you write some songs that you believe in, and then I think naturally with the people that are there it ends up sounding like something. But it's very exciting.
Good. And when it comes to writing, how do tracks normally start off for you guys?
Oh, totally differently. Like, it really depends on the song. Sometimes I'll bring in a whole song. Sometimes someone will bring in a beat and we'll go back and forth on stuff. I do all the vocals, but instrumentally it's like a real hot pot of just like all of us chipping in and just getting stuck in.
And when it comes to the lyrics, how easy do you find it to get the lyrics in tune with the instrumentation?
Yeah, it's been interesting on this album because before this album I was always a melody first kind of person.
Okay.
But on this I was trying to, this is going to sound like cringy, I was doing like a lot of journaling, and it was after a long year of we did 25 festivals last year and it was all of this, and I think it's just everything kind of built up, and then when we stopped I think just all these emotions came out of nowhere. So I was doing a lot of journaling and writing a lot of poetry, and so sometimes it was lyrics first. So they came quite easily on this record. It was definitely a really enjoyable part of the process. But on the run up to the deadline for the initial writing phase, I did become nocturnal for 2 weeks and was being creative at odd hours. So that was interesting because I just moved into a new flat.
I bet your new neighbours thought you were crazy.
Yeah. Well, all of my lovely flatmates are creatives as well, so that I think they just thought, yes, part of the process.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, are you one of those who has written loads and loads of lyrics in the past, and you've got a book full, and then you sort through them, or are you one of those that write at the time of your?
No, with lyrics and with songwriting in general, I'm a very concise writer. I don't write loads and loads and then pick. I really choose my moments to write, and then usually what comes out we keep. We don't have many demos that haven't made it to the record because it's all been very concise.
Yeah.
It's just how I work in general.
So the bits that you do have left over from this record, do you keep them and consider them for the next time, or do you put them away and go, no, we're not going to use them?
It completely depends, to be honest, you know. Like, some of them for sure, and some of them weren't right for the sound, but yeah, I mean, we've still got a SoundCloud full of a lot of stuff, so...
Yeah. And people will want to see you live and playing shows, especially after all the time they've got to see you already. What's the plan next? Are you hoping to be back out there?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. We've got a couple more festivals left. I think we've got Standon tomorrow, we've got Why Not next week, and then we're doing Live at Leeds over in October. But for us, it's just really all about getting this record finished and then getting the creative side on that done as well. And then from there is when we'll plan out the live stuff. But obviously, very excited to be able to play this new record live.
Yeah,
and we'll be playing some of it today, actually. We might be playing one of the new songs today.
Excellent. See how that goes down.
Yeah.
Egg, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. So lovely to chat as always.
Pleasure. Thanks so much.
Cheers.